Russia's capital and Europe's largest city is hiding delicious meals at every turn. From a heavily guarded factory cranking out Italian-style cheeses.
It's like Fort Knox. There's a gate, there's a guard.
To an underground Soviet-style speakeasy.
This is the dish that brought me all the way to Russia.
All leading up to a hidden hotspot where the chef hunts for his menu.
He just hunted it and brought it in this plate so I can eat it.
I can't believe we're in Moscow. This is crazy. Surreal.
Today, we get the chance to explore the real Moscow, a 1,000-year-old city brimming with art, steeped in rich history, and stuffed with delicious secrets. We're starting in Moscow's old manufacturing district in search of a clandestine cheese factory.
It was a brewery, it was a pencil factory, and now I think it's this guarded cheese plant that we have to now infiltrate, I guess. Oh, there really is a guarded, there is a guard and there is a gate, and he is checking everybody.
They are guarding the cheese. If they see a large group, they could shut us down. Oh my God, they're gonna take us away. Seriously?
Hey, Bricom.
Okay, we're good, we're good.
All right. It's very intimidating for cheese.
We've made it into the compound. Now, it's time to say cheese. From the outside, Syrovarnia is a dreary industrial building. But inside, it's a cheese lover's treasure trove.
These are the best cheeses in Moscow. Yeah,
Really?
I swear, yes.
Wow, that is high praise indeed.
Because of lingering tensions with the West, Russia has restricted imports from many European countries, including Italian cheese. But Syrovarnia's artisanal cheesemakers are combating this dairy dilemma in a cheesy arms race to build a richer ricotta and a better burrata.
What made you decide to start making Italian cheese in Russia?
We're not able to import many products from Europe, so we need to replace somehow. It took time. It was not easy.
So you actually had Italian cheesemakers come to Moscow to teach your staff?
Absolutely, yes.
Now, what is this?
This is a focaccia made with tomato and burrata.
I'm so excited to do this. Oh, it cuts like a poached egg. Oh, that is so good. It tastes like custard. There's a sweetness and a creaminess to it that reminds me almost of soft serve ice cream. It's certainly among the best burrata I've had. It's amazing.
Really, thank you so much. It's the best compliment.
Cheers.
Here at Syrovarnia, one of the best applications of freshly made cheese is to garnish a classic Russian dish, beef stroganoff. Super soft chunks of tenderloin soaked in a rich, creamy sauce served over potatoes, and all smothered in a gooey blanket of melted cheese. According to legend, the tender, tasty dish was created to appeal to a 19th century nobleman with a toothache.
The Graf Stroganoff, he as the home chef, makes something tender to him. The cook take the beef loin, cook it with sour cream, and then the meat stay tender, and he can eat this every day.
So just because he had a toothache, we have this delicious dish. Chef, let's see the beef stroganoff.
Okay.
Like a culinary ninja,
Just to make like this.
Show off.
Chef Yuri chops onion, garlic, mushrooms, and boiled potatoes.
First we need to roast the mushrooms. Put onion and garlic together. Make very good color of the onions. Mix together with mushrooms. This is tenderloin.
So we are actually going to have one of the best cuts of meat. We're working with the same stuff you make filet mignon. Is it bad that I kind of want to make tacos with that right now?
Put little bit vegetables inside. Little bit tomato.
When's taco night at Casa Rostov? I want to come over for dinner.
Come on. Come in.
Ah, пожалуйста.
We need roast meat when they change the color.
Okay.
While the beef sautés, Chef Yuri scoops on the onions, mushrooms, and garlic, drenches the dish with a rich demi-glace, and then we take it over the top with fresh cream.
33% of fat.
33% fat cream.
Yeah.
The dairy in this country is absolutely bonkers.
And now we put potato. Now it's ready. But if you want a more tender, not wrong, make it cold.
Okay.
And after you just make hot again, and the beef very tender.
What is it that tenderizes it? Is it the cream getting into the meat?
Yeah.
Really? And all the moisture from the vegetables getting into the meat?
Yeah.
Cool.
Normally the stroganoff use little bit more sauce, but we cook with cheese.
I love it. Normally there's more sauce, but here, more cheese. So now parsley.
I love herbs. Cheese on the top. It's Russian cheese, like Gouda, same like Edam.
Very buttery, like butter casa.
But
Beautiful.
we put this in the oven.
A quick blast in the oven,
Oh,
and our extra cheesy beef stroganoff is ready for action.
that is delicious. As tender can get. Perfect for the nobleman stroganoff's teeth. The cheese and the onions, the mushrooms, everything kind of melted together and became one. It's amazing. It's so good. It is almost like the best cheesesteak that you will ever have in your life. This is beef stroganoff taken to the next level. You should try it. I'm not sharing this.
Yeah, I know. It's very, very good taste. I'm going to.
Our next Moscow mission, to find the secret underground dining club that's a Soviet-style speakeasy.
How do we find it?
It's really complicated.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
We're walking walking on the streets of Moscow's historic Basmani district on the prowl for Petrovich, a hidden private dining club inspired by a subversive Russian comic strip character.
How do we find it?
It's really complicated.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
The only way to find the secret society is to keep an eye out for some telltale art on the street.
Well, I guess that's what we're looking for, is a drawing of Petrovich.
Petrovich is an angry man, so look for angry man with big nose.
He's an angry guy. Do we go through this gate?
Let's try. No.
What?
I guess let's go there.
There's another barrier blocking this way. You can cut across this playground.
Or
Is that it?
yeah, exactly. Here it is.
It's crazy that because of this wall, it's not meant to be found, I guess. Oh, one more satisfied customer. Okay, I'm gonna go in now. Oh, cool.
Just as American speakeasies recall the thrill of clandestine drinking under Prohibition, Petrovich is an ironic throwback to the behind closed doors clubs that operated under the strict Soviet regime.
It's like someone's house.
It's like a Soviet apartment.
It's supposed to be an apartment in the Soviet era.
Yeah.
All things in the interior are so Soviet. Everything here reminds of the past of our country, and that is why this place is very popular.
With kitschy retro decor, the Basement Club's menu is an inventory of classic Russian comfort food, like chicken Kiev, borscht, and a fish and beets combo called herring under a fur coat. But we're here for Petrovich's hands-down favorite dish.
This is the dish that brought me all the way to this very restaurant. This is, in fact, the chicken with kamali sauce, yes?
Yeah.
Chicken gamali, a traditional meal from the former Soviet Republic of Georgia and a staple in every babushka's repertoire.
I think that everybody knows this dish. All grandmas, mamas usually cook it. It's very homey. I really love this sauce. It's not simple, it's a complicated sauce.
She could be describing love with that very self-same description right there.
Yeah.
In the kitchen, Chef Sergei shows me the secrets of the chicken gamali.
Chef, if you will.
We start by spatchcocking a chicken, yanking out the backbone and pounding it flat.
We smashed it down. It's going to be crispy and delicious and cooked through much, much quicker.
Once it's thin enough, we drop it in olive oil where it'll crisp up in no time.
They say the waiting is the hardest part. The wait is essential.
While the chicken cooks, I'm introduced to the secret sauce that'll make this dish sing, gamali, a tart plum sauce seasoned with Georgian spices.
Is it spicy? Is it sour?
Slightly sour.
Sour?
A sprinkle of chopped garlic.
Beautiful. Look at that thing. Look at him. He should be proud of that.
And a side of pickled veggies.
That's it?
Yeah.
Beautiful. And then the pièce de résistance. This is chicken with the special Georgian kamali sauce. All right, I'm gonna dig right into here. Oh, look at that. What's better etiquette, chicken into sauce or sauce onto chicken?
Окунуть. Just
Good,
dip it.
okay.
Спасибо.
Oh, wow. It's really fantastic. It's like sour, and then it gets sweet, and then it gets sour again. It's amazing. You've never had a sauce quite like this one. Good golly Kimali. It will blow your mind, only if you know where to go.
Petrovich's chicken is a gorgeous Georgian taste of Russian nostalgia. But now I'm looking for a secret dish with more exotic origins. Russia was visited by Greek adventurers as far back as the ancient myths. Today, a small but strong Greek population endures throughout the former Soviet states.
We've imported an actual Greek for the segment. My beautiful director, Catherine Pappas.
And the one place to find this under the radar spot is Moscow's only authentic Greek restaurant.
It's called Molan Lave.
Yes, so it means come and get it. Leonidas said it during the Persian War when they demanded that the Greeks give up their weapons. They said, no, you come and get it. And then that's transferred into food now, like, come and get it.
I've got to get my hands on this secret dish by any means necessary.
We will try to steal the kleftikos if we can.
We're in Moscow, uncovering the city's greatest hidden dishes. And now I'm following a hot tip for a highly coveted, formerly illicit Greek dish available only to those well in the know.
We're looking for one of the only Greek restaurants in all of Moscow, and we are looking for an off-menu dish called kleftikos.
Yes.
Kleftikos from the word thieves.
Kleftikos is a traditional Greek dish that gets its name from its illegal origins. Ancient thieves would swipe farmers' livestock and cook up the purloined meat underground to hide the smoke. Today, there's only one place to find this off-the-radar dish in all of Moscow.
We will try to steal the kleftikos if we can.
Since imported foods are restricted, Muscovites craving authentic Greek cuisine flock to Molan Lave, where the feta crumbles perfectly thanks to recipes and traditions straight from Athens.
I'm just passing through Moscow and here it is, the Greek restaurant.
I can say for sure that this place is the best place for Greek cuisine.
Really?
Really, yes, because the atmosphere, the seafood, and the taste is something magnificent.
But only the savviest bandits know about Molan Lave's secret stash of off-menu kleftikos. A mouth-watering parcel of roasted lamb or goat, dressed to the nines with fresh veggies, a medley of spices, and melted cheese.
Why is the kleftikos off the menu? Why do you keep it a secret dish?
In Greece, we eat the whole lamb. Just put it on the table. That is impossible to do it here. Prices, the style of food here is different. People there are different. So we try to do our best. They cannot get it like we do it in Greece. So here
It's secret because, quite simply, it's their closest version to the authentic Greek experience you would get. It's not easy to recreate, and it's really for those in the know. Okay, let's get started making it. What do we do first?
we got goat meat, very nice part, which is the leg. We do a little marinade, extra virgin olive oil, white wine, go like this, little, and then we have the seasonings.
All right, and I love that we're using so many fresh herbs.
That's Athenian,
Thyme.
thyme, rosemary, yes, fresh oregano.
So fresh oregano sort of typifies Greek cuisine to me.
Oregano, olive oil, lemon. That's the taste of Greece. That's it.
I love it. Okay, so
I
lemon juice.
squeeze a lemon. I like it lemony. Some people don't.
Lemon makes everything better.
Vitamins, okay?
Next, we lay an aromatic bed of herbs, veggies, and cheese that'll cook right into the meat.
I've got some hard spicy cheese. I recommend you to try it. Better than Gruyere from Switzerland. This is the best.
It crumbles like feta, but like you said, it's sharp. Like if you got Pecorino Romano or like like a harder cheese is brittle.
And you need a very good dry white wine.
Yes, you do.
From Santorini, maybe.
Now, what do we do next? We put this on
This
top?
is, let's say, the bed of our goat. Go to bed, baby.
Good night. Good night.
Chef wraps our delicious kleftikos in parchment.
Chef's also launching a line of highly packable luggage.
I can send it to America.
Yeah, with love.
With love.
And our parcel roasts for 3.5 hours. And then it's time to come and get it.
Molon lave.
Come and get it.
Come and get it.
Look at that. Can I serve you, chef?
Please, chef. That's beautiful. But you can tell this is going to taste absolutely incredible. You don't need teeth to chew it at all. You can almost chew it with your mind. It's the softest meat I've ever eaten. And I've never had that cheese before. It's really interesting. It reminds me a little bit of good old Midwestern cheese curds. And that's the highest compliment I could give a lot of food. It's awesome.
Come and get it. Molon lave.
Malo lave. I've had fun with you. Hug it out.
Thank you very much indeed.
Bring it in here.
Our final destination features a dish so far off the menu, even the chef doesn't yet know what he's serving until he catches it. Russia is the most forest-rich nation on Earth, which means a nearly bottomless pantry for our next hotspot, Chesnya Kuchnia. The name means honest kitchen. And how honest? Well, for their way off the menu specials, Chef Sergei only serves meat that he's hunted himself.
The Sergei always
trying to find the best that are made around the Moscow. If you make cheese somewhere, he will come to you and say, "Give me your cheese."
With his guns from his hunt.
Yeah, with a deer.
But here you've got a copper pot full of deer.
Yeah.
And she's got essentially a salad with raw beef on it.
The thing is that normal Russian meal is the meal that you can hunt. You eat the adventure that the hunter had.
Why do I feel like I'm the next prey? And Adam, I'm giving you a head stop.
Tonight's off-menu catch is roe ragu, a stew highlighting a small red deer found throughout Europe.
This fine gentleman is Chef Sergei Eroshenko. In 2015, this man was made the president of Russia's Bocuse d'Or team. So the Bocuse d'Or is essentially the Chef Olympics. So clearly we're dealing with a lot of culinary acumen. How long does it go from the time you hunt an animal to the time you serve an animal?
Ну, самый маленький срок – это 1 сутки.
The shortest term is 1 day.
Wow, that's fresh. That is fresh food. Up top for that one.
Chef Sergei proudly shows off his quarry. The venison he's prepped with an herb bath.
There's thyme, salt, pepper, garlic.
The deer gets a quick sear in olive oil, and then we sweeten its gaminess with a combo of surprising flavors.
Rose hips.
With dates.
It's a flower. I've really only seen them dried out in tea bags. Just because it's not meant to be eaten. Rose and dates, so super fragrant, super sweet.
To let the flavors blend, we simmer the deer in red wine and pomegranate molasses.
Pomegranate molasses, super, super sour. Oh, spasiba. Oh.
Then we further crank up the flavor with a cornucopia of local fruits and veggies, toasted garlic bulbs, fennel, fresh morel mushrooms, and a pear-like fruit called quince. Finally, an ingredient that's new to me, medlar, a sweet fruit native to neighboring Azerbaijan.
Texture of a peach, flavor of an apricot, but more honeydew-ish in like the way it tastes.
Когда произошла?
When we combine all the ingredients.
Oh, wow. And that's how it comes to the table? I love it in the copper pot. Super rustic, super fantastic. That is amazing.
Это русская кухня.
It's Russian cuisine itself.
Oh my Lord. You can see that though it's lean, it's still super juicy. Wow. And it's not overly gamey with all the thyme and all the herbs that were cooked in. Oh my God.
Попробуй просто с фенхелем.
Yes, sir. Okay. Spasiba. It's crazy how it changes. You have the sourness from the pomegranate, you eat the fennel and the coriander, and all that sweetness goes, and it goes right back to being savory and refreshing. It's unbelievable. So you have to make sure you come during rose season and hope that Chef Eroshenko has good aim.
Непременно.
So he'll try his best.
Thank you.